let's look at the Rolodex of great movies that John and I kind of reviewed and looked at. Uh, we go to the movie theater, movies on the left. Look at all those baseball movies. I tried to go through and made a list of about 45 sports movies we kind of enjoyed. And large preponderance were baseball movies. Now, this is just one man's opinion, but these are some of the best baseball movies that I like. So, John, Field of Dreams, The Natural, Bull Durham, amongst others, League of Their Own, Moneyball, 42, Eight Men Out about the Black Sox scandal. Which of those baseball movies kind of hit your button?
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of really good ones in there. I mean, 42 was a more recent movie, but that was very well done. Bull Durham is always a lot of fun. So is The Natural. One of my buddies really hated The Natural. He thought it was too dramatic, when he hits the home run at the end. But every single one of those movies is great. And there's other baseball movies that aren't on the list. Where's The Sandlot? Do you like that movie?
Well, The Sandlot and Bad News Bears.
Yeah.
There's so many great ones. And like I said, I came up with 45 movies that I thought, I really like, but a large chunk of them were baseball. But because we can't do this show for 3 days in a row, I had to limit it. Now, there are some others, NFL movies. More recently, I thought one of the best I ever saw was Denzel Washington, Remember the Titans. I was emotionally involved because I was there when the plane crashed. We Are Marshall. I covered that story in my young broadcasting days. The old story about terrorism, the Super Bowl, Black Sunday. The great high school football story about the state of Texas, Friday Night Lights, which was a spinoff of a book that was written, tremendous. And one of the great pro football ones, North Dallas 40, and obviously Rudy. I think Remember the Titans was the absolute best, but I have an emotional link because I covered the terrible plane crash at Marshall University. And you?
Yeah, those are all, again, great movies. Rudy always makes me feel good when I watch that movie. I don't know what it is about it. It's just well done. Remember the Titans is terrific. And then the North Dallas 40, that's the one that had the two versions, the old one with Burt Reynolds and the new one with Adam Sandler. Those are a lot of fun as well.
And the more recent one, controversial as it was, The Blind Side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are so many great football movies. Now, there were a couple of others that kind of changed pace. I didn't find much in basketball. However, if you look at some in basketball, White Man Can't Jump, as weird as it was, got great responses along the way. And there've been some others about college recruiting and college sports. And then if you look, there's non-baseball, football, basketball movies. Chariots of Fire was, I just thought, spectacular. If you're a redneck from the Deep South, Days of Thunder, Tom Cruise.
That was a good one.
Robert De Niro's Raging Bull, just absolutely amazing. So we had a whole laundry list of non-big sports movies. Any of those kind of draw your response?
Well, first of all, for basketball movies, Hoosiers is fantastic.
That was on the list.
That was on the list.
You took it off the list.
Yeah, well, it's on the list. Here, take a look. There it is. It's up in the upper left.
Oh, Hoosiers to me is the best basketball movie of all time. And I happened to get a video copy of Hoosiers, and part of it also had scenes that were cut out that did not make the movie. And some of the scenes with Gene Hackman that never got on the thing, wound up on the floor, they were pretty doggone good too. So to me, Hoosiers is the epitome, the best of basketball.
Oh, for sure. And then, of the non-baseball movies, Rocky is the one. That's one of those movies when it's playing on a Saturday, like on, TBS or something, and it's on. I'll stop and I'll watch that for the 27th time. I've loved that movie.
I like Rocky 1, but all the others that followed it,
Well, the Creed movies are good. Have you seen those?
Yes.
I like those. And I want to go back to football and comment, Friday Night Lights. Have you seen the TV show Friday Night Lights?
No.
That is really well done. I highly recommend that.
So I went through all these lists and said, wow, look at all these names. We'll just post them for the fans to respond. And the one thing that was missing, and I couldn't quite figure out why, there was no hockey movies. Where are the hockey movies? And since John and I like hockey, we decided that we were going to do this show because I lived this life the first group of years as a young broadcaster. We are going to look at, evaluate, and tell some stories for the hockey fans that follow us with the movie Slapshot.